Hey gang, TigerBill here, back again with another Newbie Drummer Monday. Now, this response was brought about from a question by one of our members who asked, do I have any stories to share about Jeff Porcaro? Well, actually, I do have a story about Jeff and also about his dad, Joe. Now, this goes back to the 1970s. During the 1970s, for nearly 10 years, I traveled, did nothing but, I was a sideman, but that did nothing but travel. I was a touring musician, played everywhere, played lots of places around the world, places I'd never be able to see any other way without having to pay money for it, yet they paid me. It was a great life, but I got tired of it. And in 1979, I came off the road, left the band, and I decided that my career needs a change. So I decided to check out studio session work. So I packed up my stuff, went out to LA, and started making the rounds out there. One of the guys I met was Joe Porcaro. He was nice enough to invite me over his house, and he had a little studio, little room that he used to teach his students in, and so we started to work out chops. And in the midst of doing that, I gave a copy of my book, Double Drum, to Joe. And he gave me a copy of his book, Odd Times, which, if you can still get this book, it's a good book if you're into odd time signatures and mostly into jazz. It has some rock and Latin, but it's mostly jazz, because Joe favored jazz on the drum set. But anyway, I started to talk to him about, well, how did he get out there and stuff. I was interested. So he told me he was, originally from Connecticut, and he was in a symphony orchestra, major symphony orchestra, which is great, but it doesn't pay much. Even major symphonies don't pay much. And so when he got a call from Shelly Manne to come out to the West Coast, that there was a lot of money to be made out there, he took it. Packed up his family, moved them out there, and he never regretted it. As they say, the rest is history, right? His sons all became musicians out there. The band Toto speaks for itself. And then they used Dad on percussion and stuff like that for the tracks. So Joe never regretted going out there with his family. It was a major plus for him. Anyway, as we're, checking out our chops and stuff and sharing ideas and things, who walks in is his son, Jeff. And so that's how I first met Jeff. And great guy. He invited me to come to some of his recording sessions. And so we set those dates. That's another story for the future. But back to Dad Joe, I really have to say that a nicer person I have never met than Joe Porcaro. He was a real straight shooter. At a time in my life when I really needed some advice, he gave me some advice that really helped me make my decision on the future of my career, what direction to take it in. And I could never thank him enough for that. So although I was so sorry to hear he passed away, I'm glad that he made it to 90. You make it to 90, you're doing something right, And now in life, unfortunately, he had to bury two of his sons, but now they're all together, and hopefully they're still rocking it out. Anyway, hope that helps. And I just want to let you know that, the drum industry is really a small-knit group. It's not that large. And so anything you could do that can help another person out, you should do what you can, because it'll always come back to you, more than twofold. So do what you can. Help others. Don't hinder them. Okay? Anyway, hope that helps. Until next time, have fun. And always stay loose. Hey gang, if you like that video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, smash that subscribe button, and ring the bell if you'd like to be notified whenever I post. Thanks a lot, and I'll catch you later.